Good win tonight in the end, lifted the Giant Killers Cup with the under-18s. Was that always going to be a tough game as it turned out?
I think so, yeah. I think the big thing that me and Steve were talking about before the game was that, for Stourport to come here, you could see, taking photos, having a really good time. It's a big thing for them to come here and play in a cup final. And I think the thing that worried us a little bit was before our lads were really relaxed because they've played here a few times. And that team's going to come out and start with 20% more than we might. And we did, we warned them about it. And unfortunately, we still went behind after 4 minutes. But we knew it'd be tough. We don't know a lot about them. It's difficult to go off results in their league. But at the end of the day, we were just delighted to get a result out of it. That's what cup finals are all about. So, yeah, delighted.
And I had to go in a goal down quite early on in the game. What was sort of the message to the players at half-time not to let their heads drop? I know you were back to 1-1 by that stage.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of good cop, bad cop. They needed to have a bit of a hammering at half-time. I think they've asked for that in previous games where they haven't performed, and we've been nice about it. They've said we want to be told exactly how we've played, and we were pretty honest with them. They were poor in the first half. They were miles better than us, but we still had chances to score, and we could have gone in 1-1, 2-1 up. I didn't think Stourport had created that many chances for all that possession that they had. And we told the lads, particularly in midfield, we were getting play through the three quite easily. There was a lad picked it up right at the end of the half in the middle of the three, and I think that probably summed up our first half. It was far too easy. Players not doing jobs, players not passing messages on, not organising. We changed the shape. We came out with a back three, played a 3-5-2. And I think, that showed that the two lads up front started causing them more and more problems, and we were pretty confident we were going to get back into that game at some point. We feel that we were the better side, and that the quality had come through, and thankfully it did.
And going into extra time then, it was a bit touch and go at one point of who would sort of grab that elusive goal.
Yeah, I think the massive thing for us was we went behind, and I turned to Steve as we got the corner 2 minutes later and said, if this goes in, this is massive, because their dugout, rightly so, was celebrating. They were going pretty wild about the fact that they'd just gone 2-1 up, and we got the second early on, and it meant that then I think we went back on top almost immediately and looked like we were going to get the third. And to be honest, we were pretty confident we were going to get that third and win the game, which obviously we went on to do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.